Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? This your main man, Kel Breezy, representing Wrestling Rants 901. And we're inside of Kel's world. And today, man, hey, once again, NXT has done their thing with another off the charts, spectacular, pretty darn good takeover pay-per-view event. Uh, they gave us an alternative to Valentine's Day called Vengeance Day. Yes. Yes. Oh, man. I always enjoyed the takeover pay-per-views. I do. Their matches, they tell a good story. They know how to pace them. And they don't have the card too full, so each match get their own good time to, tell the story and have some good matches and quality matches and a few spots in there. They don't overdo the spots like other promotions may do, but hey, we're not here to talk about those. We're here to talk about NXT Takeover, Vengeance Day. Before we talk about the real show, let's talk about what happened up on that kickoff. Nothing else mattered but the fact that Eli Drake, dummy, yeah, is now in NXT. And he's going by the name L.A. Knight. Yes, he's there, man. He even told Wade Barrett he didn't suck up. He step up anybody. He told Wade Barrett that he will drag him out of retirement just to put him back in retirement. What's wrong talking about? If you're not familiar with Eli Drake, well, LA Knight, go ahead, look him up on YouTube. You can see what stuff he was doing in Impact Wrestling and NWA. Now he's in NXT. I'm excited to see where this goes with him. And he has big money name written on him. He has superstar written all over him, guys. So he's legit. I can vouch for him. The guy's pretty legit. He's really, really, really good on the mic. I mean, he can talk on the mic and he can go in the ring. Hey, only time will tell. So come on, guys. We'll see what he do in the weeks leading up to the next event. Who knows? He may be challenging for the title, the North American Championship pretty soon. Who knows? Who cares? As long as we get to see some more L.A. Knight. Now, let's get into the show itself. We kicked off with, hey, the finals for the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics. I'm pretty sure I probably screwed that name up. It's so much to remember. Yeah, but anyway, so we had the team of Shotzi Blackheart and Amber Moon taking on Raquel Gonzalez. Raquel Gonzalez. I always screw that up. Raquel Gonzalez and Dakota Kai. Cat and Kick. I don't know about y'all, but I kind of figure who's going to win this, but sometimes it ain't always about who wins. It's about the journey and the story they tell in the ring. And they told one heck of a story. Like, man, of course, Raquel Gonzalez, they push her, as one of the top female heels in the women's division on NXT. Could lead up to her getting her own, championship match against Io Shirai. Whoever won tonight. We don't know. We'll talk about that in a minute. But hey, this tag team match was good. These women, they show great tag team work, and you'd think they've been tag teams longer than they have. And like they was naturally able to go switch. They know how to switch from singles competition to tag team competition. And the tag team match they put on tonight, it was tag team move with everybody. Raquel they really showed her strength. And like I said, I love NXT because they know how to show each comparative strengths and weaknesses, and they really capitalized on Raquel's strength and how Amber and Shotzi had to take her out and team up against her. And Dakota Kai was the weakest link tonight, but hey, had Raquel, don't really matter. Raquel was able to get rid of Amber Moon for the time being, which led to Raquel and Dakota Kai winning the first ever Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, which was announced last week on NXT, that the winners get a future title shot at the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. So Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, be on the lookout. And speaking of Shayna, she was kind of trolling and kind of picking with Dakota Kai, because you remember back in the day, Dakota Kai was very scared of Shayna Baszler back in the day. Yes, she was scared. But anyway, good tag team match. I enjoyed it. I love women's wrestling. And speaking of women, I can't never say her name right, But Taka, Bakri, Talia, I can't understand her name. God damn it. But John Morrison's wife, who was the longest reigning Impact TNA Women's Champion, they signed NXT. So big ups to them getting that win. Yeah, so yeah. But she's been all around the world, in AAA and Lucha Underground, and now look at her. So Impact now she's in NXT. So good start, good looking out. Next match, we had the North American Championship. Johnny Gargano with the Crew, The Way. Shout out to Disney's Star Wars Mandalorian. This is the way. The Way. He took on Kushida. Oh my God! When I say these guys here, Oscar had a match of the night qualifying. Good submissions, good hard hitting. Austin Theory went missing. I wonder who could have kidnapped him to even the playing field between Johnny Gargano and Kushida. Kushida, I mean, I'm familiar with him. I watched him over in New Japan as a junior heavyweight champion. He done his thing against Marty Scurll, Ospreay. That's just to name a few people. He's really tore the house up with him and Johnny Gargano, Johnny Takeover with the Wolverine theme gear tonight. Man, Johnny Gargano used to have some of the best ring attire. Go back and watch. Go look up some of his ring attire and takeovers. He had some good ones. He even did one for Iron Man. But anyway, not gonna hold well on that. This match here, it was a lot of Johnny Gargano arm was like hanging from a limb. But he didn't let that stop him because he was the first ever 3-time North American champion. He went hold on to that championship a little while longer, and guys, he did. He managed to pull out this victory. It would look like it was over, man, because Kushida was kicking his butt, tearing that arm up. He may need some X-rays now for that arm attack. Kushida got to him. But one final beat, the springboard DDT he did it twice because now the ramp was high up where it goes from the stage all the way to the ring side. So he got him first by outside that one, then Kushida rolled in the ring. One more final beat, DDT, boom! Johnny Gargano, Johnny Takeover. Kept his title, which I kind of figured, they want Johnny Gargano to finally have a good title reign. And who knows, this might sell for him and Dexter Lumis. Crazy eyes. I enjoyed Dexter Lumis. His instruments kind of remind me of the opening song for Stranger Things. It is pretty strange. Well, anyway, moving on to the tag team finals for the men's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament. And whoever wins that, they are guaranteed a future NXT Tag Team Championship match. Anyway, we had MSK taking on the aggressive young veterans. I'm really growing on to like aggressive young veterans. They was pretty annoying in NXT UK, former champs by the way, NXT UK. But watching them in the ring and showing how well of a tag team they are and how well they just gel together, how they always know where the other one is and protect each other. Like if somebody can throw one in the corner, the other one will run and throw his body up on the top of the turnbuckle post, so to stop him from getting hit in it. And just in this match, again, great tag team maneuvers. I feel like in a tag team match, you should do tag team maneuvers. I mean, you should have a tag team finish, but you should do tag team maneuvers. And the Grizzly Young Veterans, they were the Doomsday Device. They were just doing everything. If you don't have the seen their tag team finish though, what's it called? The Train of Madness? Something I forget what it's called, but it's pretty dope. It's like another version, kind of another version of, it's Method of Madness. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I'm not good with name, guys. Screw you guys if you're judging me. But it's a cool finish, guys. It's like they give one person says got like a tombstone, but he instead of dropping, he kind of flips his body up, so his body. Another guy comes out of nowhere with a cold breaker as he comes down. Anyway, MSK, they doing their thing with the moves. If you're not familiar with MSK, they were two of the members of the Rascals from Impact. I'm still learning these guys. I didn't keep up with Impact, so seeing these guys, they're growing on me. I like these guys. They're pretty dope. Tag team. They're fast. They're hard hitting. They know how to flip the switch from just high flying and quick. They know how to give violent, throw punches. Because when you're taking on pretty much European or British or Ireland, anybody over there, you got to know how to throw some punches. You know how to get violent because pretty much everybody from over in England and Europe or Ireland, anywhere, they can throw some hands. They know how to bare knuckle punch and throw hands. So you got to know how to throw hands for competitors like that. And in this match, we saw MSK show a different side of them. They showed a more dangerous, more vicious, more violent side to them, along with their fast pace and hot octane moves. And guess what? They burst on the scene and they won the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Tournament. I mean, if they're gonna get an NXT Tag Team Championship, I mean, Gristle young veterans they could have won, but I really don't see them really needing it because to me, they're pretty much already over with the WWE and the NXT crowd already. Like people who really watch them in NXT UK, they're pretty much over. You know what I mean? So for them to win it, kind of overkill. They don't need it, but they're guaranteed to be NXT Tag Team Champions. So, and with the MSK, they need it so people can say, okay, they're not just a flash in the pan. They're not just some guys that they just randomly sign because they want as much talent they can have in WWE, which that's kind of true. But they won. But hey, I don't think they're going to win the tag title when they first challenge for them. You know what I'm saying? No one push them that fast, that hard. But I will say NXT take care of their tag teams way better than Raw and SmackDown does. That I can say and that I can confess, and I do believe that. Just look at the tag teams over there. They just took some of the tag team champs of Danny Burch and Oni Lorcan to become that turn heel to finally get the titles. But hey, they all been a solid tag team and they still are. I'm just wishing we could spotlight them a little more, a little better, being champs. In due time. In due time. Right now they're working on focus on other things. So and anywho, right along. The women's championship match with Io Shirai, the Genius of the Sky, defending her title against Tony freaking Storm, Big Bottom Storm. Woo. And Mercedes Martinez, an in-ring veteran. It's a shame that she just not making it NXT because she been around. She didn't wrestle with so many different women. Just name drop, Beth Phoenix. We know how long Beth Phoenix been around. So I'm just saying, when she finally made this, all that matters. She made it. She made it now. Better late than never. And she showed why she should have been here. And I'm so glad she took it upon herself to say she wanted out of that group Retribution. That's right. She was in the group Retribution. Remember when they first debuted, they had two women, Mia Yim and Mercedes Martinez. And I'm so glad that she decided to, say, being on Raw SmackDown is cool, but this ain't the way I want to do it. I don't see much coming from this. And I wish Mia Yim would have done the same thing, to be honest, because she was pretty much killing it on NXT. I guess, just to see and spend more time with her now, Beyonce, Keith Lee. Yeah, they got engaged like in the last week. So congratulations, guys, to that. But I really wish that Mia Yim would just stay in NXT and really stayed around and became NXT Women's Champion. But anyway, let's talk about this triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. And I knew this was going to be a great match because I've seen all three of them can go. They all have competed in the Mae Young Classic tournament match. Mercedes never won, but neither has Io Shirai. That's because, that's right, Toni Storm beat her to win in the second Mae Young Classics. Yes, that's right. That's right. It was down to Io Shirai and Toni Storm. Toni won. Toni ended up becoming NXT UK Women's Champion. Now she's trying to do what Rhea Ripley did and be a former NXT UK Women's Champion and NXT Women's Champion. Was she able to do it? No. Gonna say that now. Io Shirai is still champion, but it was a hard-fought battle. I mean, Mercedes Martinez showing her in-ring veteran skills. Toni Storm showing her rough and powerful. The other fighting style. Of course, Io Shirai brought the Genius of the Sky and her hard-hitting, palm-hitting uppercuts. Good match, guys. Even saw you Shirai climb on top of one of the barriers and just jump off on both of them. Mercedes thought she had with the Fishman Buster. No. Tony Storm thought she had it with the Storm Zero. It's a Tiger. It's pretty much the Tiger Bomb suplex. Tiger Bomb. Yeah. You remember the move that our man John used to use? Double on the hook, flip, boom, power bomb. Yeah. Tyler, not Tyler Breeze, but the dude from UK. Who cares? Whatever. He ain't doing nothing anyway, really. Maybe don't love something, but he ain't doing what he used to. The next thing you know, who came out of nowhere? A moonsault. Booyah! Io Shirai pinning Mercedes Martinez. 1, 2, 3. And I believe since Martinez took that loss, I think Tony Storm's gonna come back and want a one-on-one match because she was like, "Hey, you didn't beat me, you beat her." So I feel like I'm still owed a title match, which I'm down to see them go one-on-one. I don't know about y'all, but I am. Anyway, the main event, the NXT Championship. Finn Balor defended his title against Pete Bruiserweight Dunne. Remember, Finn Balor don't watch the business watch him. And I'm pretty sure everybody's watching this match because these two guys, they put on a wrestling clinic. I'm not just saying it. The commentators were saying it too. I'm pretty sure anybody who's in the business, wrestles, watch a match would agree. I ain't just talking about you fans who think you know wrestling. I'm just speaking from hearing from people who have experience saying it. And I watched the match, and I've been a fan of wrestling as a kid, and they put on a clinic. What I mean by they were doing submission holds, submission moves, like wrestling holds. They were trying to take each other down to soften each other up for submission. There was a lot of reversals. It was a lot of holds. It was like reverse after reversal, hold after hold. Then after a while, they just go ahead and win it. And of course, Ben Balor's work is still trying to recover from that left jaw that he had broken that had to get repaired, and that left arm and left hand, that been getting worked on. Pete Dunne, of course, being the guy that he is, he was going for that arm, no fingers, and that jaw. He is working Finn Balor, and Finn Balor like, oh my gosh. And Finn Balor said, screw this, let me find something to work on him with. So he started working on Pete Dunne's left leg, and there's more submissions came in. This is if you was looking for some high flying bunch of spots, I'm sorry. You might not enjoy this match that much, but a true wrestling fan who loves all aspects of wrestling matches, you're going to enjoy this match. Match of the year candidate. So I can't be tired of this match, and Finn Balor wasn't going. Even saw Pete Dunne hit that man with the bitter end. I mean, he kind of used his arm to low blow Finn Balor to set up for the bitter end, but it still didn't keep him down. It got to the point Finn Balor had took out Pete Dunne's masterpiece, and he ran with a shotgun drop kick to the face. He went for the coup de grace, but he knew it went over, so he had to end and put him down. Gave him the old yellow treatment, took him behind the barn, hit him with the 1916 on 214. Over 1, 2, 3. Finn Balor trying to leave, and here come the goons, Lorcan and Birch, just stumping a mud hole in a Finn Balor, and then of course, Pete Dunne joined in. We're like, okay, guys, what's the point here? What's going on here? Undisputed Era came out, minus Bobby Fish, came out, saved the day, and then Kyle O'Reilly being the nice guy he tried to be, he ended up having Finn Balor up. And everybody's Roger Strong and Adam Cole look. They look on their face, especially Adam Cole. I like, man, they finna turn on somebody. They finna turn on either Finn or Kyle. Somebody finna get super kick. And then they stand in the ring throwing the Undisputed Eras. You know what that meant. And next thing you know, Adam Cole super kick or sweet chin music to Finn Balor. I saw that coming. I knew somebody could get super kick, but what I didn't see come. Okay, I saw it coming because I saw how he looked at Kyle. Yeah, he super kicked Kyle O'Reilly, knocked him out. I'm like, man, what the hell is that about? And Roger Strong was standing looking confused, like, what do I do? Adam Cole walked off and left, and wow, Finn, who just successfully defended the title, laying there, don't look like a winner. And Kyle just landed like, I should just kept my distance. Man, this is interesting. I was rumored months and months ago that it was supposed to happen where there's been a drift between the Undisputed Era, I hate that this is gonna happen. Undisputed. This is one of my favorite factions. I hate to see them break up like this. I was really looking forward to seeing Undisputed Era all be dripping in gold as baby faces like they did when they was heels, but man, Adam Cole just can't take guests right in the back seat or having people in Undisputed Era be friends with somebody who's not Undisputed Era, which I can understand. Well, can't wait to see what happens on NXT this week, Wednesday, 7 o'clock on USA. Guys, NXT Takeover Vengeance Day is a good way to relax after, having your events of Valentine's Day. Yeah. Anyway, happy Valentine's Day to everyone out there. Hope you enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Not just because of COVID-19 restrictions, but because depending on where you live in the winter storm that's going on. But hey, I had a great time today. Last night and today. Especially, this is a good way to end it with a good old wrestling show. Next week, Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. Anyway, it's your main man, Kel Breezy, representing Wrestling Rants 901 inside of Kel's World. And remember, guys, it's Kel's World's happy place, safe place, it's a fun place. Join the movement.